Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin. Iyyaka na'budu. Alright, we're going live. We are live. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Saya nak jodoh Coach Zuri Yui ingin bantu anda dapat perkahwinan yang manis, berkat, bahagia. Alright, so topik kita malam ini adalah jodoh serius booster kit. Kan? Saya ada war-warkan jodoh serius test kit. Itu nanti saya explain. Saya nak ni bukan dimah dia dulu. This is an important decision making tool supaya you decide you nak kahwin kenapa, kan? You tak nak kahwin kenapa? Bagi yang masih ragu-ragu, apakah langkah you, apakah tujuan you untuk kahwin dan apakah outcome yang akan jadi kalau you tak decide nak kahwin, kan? Dan tak decide nak kahwin tu kenapa decide tak kahwin, dan decide nak kahwin tu kenapa. And this will help you eliminate faster orang yang tak serius dan accelerate orang yang serius ke dalam hidup you, insyaAllah. Okay, so ini booster. Kenapa dia panggil booster? Sebab kalau orang yang ragu-ragu tu, kan, orang ragu yang tak boleh buat decision sama ada nak kahwin atau tidak, tak sure pasal diri sendiri, tak kenal diri sendiri nak apa. Orang yang ragu-ragu tu dia terhegeh-hegeh. Orang yang ragu tu dia macam nak kahwin tapi tak nak lah, malu lah, tapi takut lah kalau orang reject macam mana, kalau tak jumpa yang sesuai macam mana, kalau aku kena ikhtiar ke, ikhtiar ni macam mana, nak buat apa, kan? So kita dah banyak bincang pasal red flag. Sometimes red flag tu dalam diri kita sendiri. Kita sendiri yang tersangkut-sangkut. Kita sendiri yang aku nak kahwin, kan? Tapi aku tak sure nak buat apa. Tapi aku takut, tapi aku segan, tapi aku malu. Tapi excuse dia, banyak alasan yang diberi adalah takut silap, takut kena tipu lagi, takut kecundang. Betul, those are valid concerns. Sebab apa? Pernah terjadi kat you, and that is your mental model and that is your experience. Sebab you tak nak benda tu terjadi lagi. Betul, faham. Saya pun in that situation juga dulu. Okay, so kenapa ini akan menjadi booster untuk you? It will give you the purpose, clarity of purpose of your direction, clarity of purpose, clarity of your direction on where to go, how to go about it. Okay, so macam saya tunjukkan dekat skrin ni, sila tengok. Alright, so I nak bagi you e-workbook di mana you can get into action straight away. This is your decision making tool that will help you decide sama ada you want to stay happily single as you are, or you kau booster masukkan ikhtiar nak kahwin. Okay, this is an e-workbook. I tak nak you macam tiap-tiap malam just timba ilmu sahaja, ilmu tanpa tindakan, tanpa amal, kan? Ilmu tanpa amal itu sia-sia. Amal tanpa ilmu itu binasa. You need both. Okay, and I am the type of person yang macam masa single dulu, kan, I baca buku macam mana nak cari jodoh, There's tons of books out there yang cakap, oh, this will help you cari jodoh, blah 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 blah. Theory. I get rather, really upset dengan buku-buku yang macam, this is the theory of perkahwinan, this is the concept perkahwinan. Ini, you probably read those books, kan? And it's very subjective. Me, masa I tengah single dulu, I baca buku macam ni, I get peeved sebab I tengah single, I tengah frust, dah kecundang, kan? Nak aku fikir lagi semua benda-benda teori-teori ni, kan? And all the different aspect. Letih, aku tak larat. Just tell me what to do. Kan? And that's why I've come up with e-workbook untuk you get into action straight away. Sama ada you nak kahwin or you want to stay happily single. Okay? And I sebenarnya dah drafted a book and it comes out to macam about 700 pages. How many hundred pages? Okay, this is about 700 pages. Okay, I tengok buku tu kan. I tengok buku tu, I mean 700 pages. Kalau if this is was a 700 page book kan, kalau you beli, you tak ambil tindakan, sia-sia. Sia-sia. I tak nak keluarkan buku untuk you baca and tak ambil tindakan. That's not the intention of the book. The intention of the book is for you to take action to get result. Result. I nak you dapat result. I nak you kahwin. You kahwin dengan bantuan I dapat pahala. InsyaAllah. Okay. So, there is, I always have the end in mind for you. Kan? Because I've been in your place. I pun dulu kecundang, I pun dulu frust. And I letih juga baca buku. Baca buku macam, so, dah baca buku banyak tu. So, what am I supposed to do with this information? I keep asking myself, what am I supposed to do with this information? That's why I'm not releasing a book. So I release a workbook to get you into action straight away. You tak bazir masa because we are not getting any younger. I know a lot of you ladies tell me your egg timer is ticking. Biological clock is ticking. I understand. Sensible concern. Men pun feel the same way. Men pun have their own clock that is ticking. Kan? I mean, take it from me, I'm 40 now. And macam semua sakit. Ni sakit, tu sakit kan. And uh, nak kejar anak sebab dah, kalau nak kejar anak umur 40 ni, nak kejar anak, pakailah diaper, pakai pampers ni kan. Nak kejar letih. Letih, betul. I mean, I honestly feel I wish I got married sooner and younger kan. I wanted to pun, tapi tak dapat jumpa jodoh masa muda. So, I wasted a lot of time doing jahil dating sini sana, playing games, until I dapat ilmu ta'aruf ni. So, I nak you terus ambil tindakan. That's the purpose of this workbook. And for you to be sure to have that clarity, okay? Important to have clarity. Clarity is power. Remember this. Write this down somewhere. Clarity is power. Clarity is the power that will boost you for you to get to your result. Okay? Kalau you tak clear macam, aku nak kahwin ke tak? Aku happy single, tapi nanti aku cari jodoh, nanti orang cakap apa? Nanti aku orang cakap apa? So many excuses and alasan. That's why the motto tonight is transform alasan lambat jodoh jadi tindakan pantas jodoh. Nak you transform, tak nak you dapat ilmu je. Okay? Alright. So, who is excited to do this e-workbook? E-workbook ni tujuannya, I repeat, tujuan dia adalah for you to make a decision here and now whether you nak kahwin atau you want to stay happily single. It's up to you. Tak salah to be happily single, kan? Tapi salah kalau you single, you single tapi you tak ada niat nak kahwin, lepas tu you usah anak dara orang, lepas tu Minah tu dia nak kahwin, you tak nak kahwin. You are comfortable in your comfort zone, kan? And then you rosakkan hati anak dara tu. Itu cek pasal, kan? So, betul tak? Setuju? Type setuju. setuju, type setuju. Okay? And then so if you want to stay single, fine. It's up to you. Your decision, your life. Okay? Your life, your decision. Tak salah to be happily single. But don't lead someone on, kalau someone on yang nak kahwin, tapi you tak ada niat nak kahwin. Okay? Jangan rosakkan anak orang. Boleh. Wanita pun sama juga. Ada juga wanita yang tak ada niat nak kahwin, tapi she would lead a man on because she wants to fill up her time. Dia tak nak rasa macam, aku ni tak boleh cari lelaki ke, kan? So, kalau socially, she wants to feel macam, ada orang nak kat dia. At least there's someone there for her untuk put cry on shoulders. And it is, men do this, women do this, both. I know. I've experienced it, as in, you know, a woman has wasted my time, dia cakap nak kahwin tapi sebenarnya tak nak kahwin, kan. Uh, Lepas tu aku pun terlead on lah. She led me on and wasted my life. Okay, the years that I wish I I I, I could have back, and the years I could have, mendapat berkat sebagai seorang suami. And okay, so this will help you decide. You want to be happily single, jangan kacau anak orang, jangan kacau anak teruna orang, okay? And just don't, because you merosakkan anak orang. Alright. So whether you decide to chill or to kahwin, decide using this workbook. Decide using this workbook. It will tell you, give you clarity on how you feel about marriage and what are your concerns about marriage. This will help you, insyaAllah. Okay. So, sebagai seorang yang single, tak ada calon jodoh, tapi you nak kahwin, I can help you, insyaAllah. Okay. Kalau you tak nak kahwin, this will help you decide supaya you tak kacau anak orang. Okay. And because I get so many messages, macam, oh, my boyfriend ni tak nak masuk Minang, my friend tak masuk Minang. Every day, man, I get a message every day. Okay. So, kadang I know from experience, kan, when people say, tak nak lah, tak kahwin, tak ready. Kadang tu hanya adalah alasan yang kita beri kat diri kita sendiri. Okay, I know, I've been there too. Macam tak ready. Bila raya ada je, makcik-makcik tanya, hang bila nak kahwin? Kan, tak ready lagi. Sebenarnya takut nak cari jodoh. Takut nanti cakap, hey, do you know anyone you can introduce me? Nanti malu, dia kena perli, kena sedih. So, alasan tu macam-macam jenis alasan lah. Takut fail. I think I mentioned takut fail. Takut kecundang. Takut silap pilih jodoh. Takut apa lagi? Pelbagai jenis takut. Takut rejection. Takut criticism. Takut berjaya pun ada. Takut, kalau aku berjaya nanti aku nak buat apa? Aku dah dapat jumpa jodoh, nanti aku buat apa? Kan? Takut kehilangan freedom. Takut kehilangan your comfort zone. Takut malu. One of the biggest thing is takut malu. Kan? Sometimes that's the biggest fear that we have. So, nak kahwin tapi tak nak. Okay? And then, so make a decision that whether you want to get married or not. If you don't want to get married, decide tonight that you can stop listening to my celoteh every night here. Okay, and if you don't want to get married, you can stop listening to my celoteh every night. Okay, if you want to get married, I can help you, insyaAllah. Okay, I've helped so many people dapat jodoh, dah kahwin, dah beranak pinak. Alright, so let me show you this e-workbook. Nak kena? Siapa ni? Type setuju. Comfort is the enemy of progress. Yes, she said comfort is the enemy of progress. And it's so true. Kalau you want to progress, tapi you live in your comfort zone, kan? You want to progress, but you live in your comfort zone, there's no progress then. You just want to stay where you are. But if you want to stay where you are, you're comfortable in your comfort zone, then stay in your comfort zone. You don't want to progress, fine. It's up to you. I mean, you can progress in other ways in your career and wherever else, can. But in a relationship, building a family, if you don't want to progress there, decide. Okay, all right. And decide, okay? Jangan pergi kacauan ada orang. Jangan pergi kacauan ada orang. Since yang nak kahwin, and then hang tak mau kahwin, tak sure nak kahwin, takut nak kahwin, tak ready nak kahwin, don't waste your time. Okay? Happens all the time. This happens all the time. Okay, so, alright. So, apakah alasan? Banyak alasan. I nak bantu you, dengan this e-workbook for you to explore your own inner self, for you to understand how you truly feel. Yeah, you don't have to tell me how you feel. You ask yourself how you feel. You nak kahwin, tapi you takut. Tak apa, we can overcome that fear, fear, kan? InsyaAllah. And tindakan pantas. And tindakan pantas ni, when pantas dalam Islam sebenarnya, cara Islamik nak cari jodoh sangat pantas. Yang penting kita buat cara yang Allah suka. Allah bagi laju. Allah bagi sangat laju. Kan? Orang duk fikir, orang duk fikir macam, oh Islamik ni macam tak tahulah, tak biasa, tak pernah dengar. Kan? Oh, ustaz dulu kat sekolah tak ajak. Maybe dia nak ajak tapi kita duk gatai sangat. Kan? So, so pantas. Dalam Islam, mencari jodoh sangat pantas. Sangat pantas. To anyone new yang tak pernah tengok muka saya, okay, I tell you my story. I've been dating since I was a teenager, and then dating back and forth, dating break. Hati tu nak ada family. I want to have my own children. I love children. Okay, I even volunteered at orphanages masa tengah single. So because the need to nurture children kan, it's fitrah kan, nak to have our own family. Yeah, so so I have a lot of love to give. I know you can relate. You have a lot of love to give to the younger generation, to the young children, and it's fitrah. It's fitrah. Ada anak-anak kecil, you just feel something for them, that you want to help them and nurture them become someone better, even better than yourself. Especially your children, you want your children to be much better than yourself, kan? And it's just fitrah. So, dah berdating daripada since I was a teenager. Lepas tu dah sampai besar, sampai umur dekat 30, lepas tu baru nak panik. Kan? Dah berapa kali dating break, hati pun dah hancur. Macam, tak jadi lah, macam mana nak kahwin ni, kan? Asyik dengar ikut nasihat those friends. Have you seen the TV show Friends? How they try to find their loved ones. And then finally, when I'm 30, a friend told me that, hey, have you heard of Ta'aruf? And I said, menatang apa tu? Menatang apa tu? And what is that? It's like, it's the Islamic way to get married. Never heard of it. What is this BS? Kan? It's, pardon my language. Masa tu jahil. Saya dulu jahil. Okay? That's why I've been doing jahil dating. So he explained to me, Ta'aruf is the Islamic way to get married. It's the pantas way to get married. It's the way Allah suka. I was so jahil dulu, tak tahu dalam Islam ada panduan untuk mencari jodoh, ada panduan untuk dapat perkahwinan dengan berkat bahagia. Tak tahu Islam ada nasihat-nasihat tu. A guide for our life to find love. Guide for love is in the holy book. Okay? Tak tahu. So, when he told me, and I said, I got upset. Marah. That how come no one ever told me this? How come no one ever told me this? Tak pernah tahu, tak pernah orang bagi tahu. Message tu tak pernah sampai. Dakwah tu tak pernah sampai. So, dakwah jodoh tu tak pernah sampai. Asyik ingat macam, nak kahwin, asyik ingat Islam tu, dululah saya ingat. Islam tu kena duduk masjid je. That's what I thought. Okay. I was that idiot. And so when I started to learn, when he started to explain to me what is apa itu ta'aruf dalam Islam, kan, turned out it was so efficient, so sweet, so beautiful, so fast, no drama, no heartbreak. Like, how come no one is doing this? Not many people are doing this. Okay, so I think it was in my friend told me that, and then I attended kursus fiqh perkahwinan, nak naikkan ikhtiar kan, and then pergi kursus kahwin walaupun tak ada calon lagi, saja nak ikhtiar. And then 6 months after that, I met my wife at a matchmaking event in May. In May, met my wife, soon to be wife, at a matchmaking event. Lepas tu, bulan 6, I met her parents. Bulan 7, tunang. Bulan 10, nikah. Okay? In fact, my anniversary is on the 21st. Please remind me. Lupa Naya. Okay, so the it happened without any drama, without any false expectation, without janji bulan dan bintang. It happened so fast and so sweet, and uh, tak ada drama-drama sangat. Tak ada drama. No, zero drama. Yeah, because expectation dah dibincangkan dalam ta'aruf tu, and then we gave ourselves a timeline. We'll discuss within 1 month. Kan? Lepas tu, kalau nak, talk to my father. Dia cakap, my wife cakap. Kalau tak nak, then we go our separate ways and move on and just say next. Right? Simple as that. Okay? So dalam Islam sangat simple, efficient, sweet, no drama, no heartbreak. Okay? Yang kita duk belajar kat TV ni is mainly about heartbreak kan, heartbreak hotel dan sebagainya. Heartbreak hotel. It's a song. So I tak nak you kecundang lagi kan. And sebelum I buat halal speed dating pun, I've been helping my friends untuk cari jodoh dengan cara ta'aruf ni. So because since I've done it and they heard I've done it, they asked me to help them do it. So it's like, okay, just buat masa lapang. And then after a while macam, I think a lot of people masih lagi dalam kancah drama dating ni. Then me and my friends, hey, let's do it. I mean, you should help this dakwah jodoh thing. Make sure that help people to skip all the heartbreak. And then we started house dating, and now Nak Jodoh is the apa nama, the education arm to share with you to not get any more heartbreaks lah. Kan? Okay, so for me, this workbook is the catalyst that will help you decide. You want to do it the halal way, or you just want to stay and chill? Up to you, your life. I can't decide. It's not my job to judge, and judgment is not my job. Menghakimi itu kerja Tuhan, not me. Okay, I bantu you decide je. You decide for yourself. Boleh? Alright. Okay, so thank you for joining. Alright, so Jodoh Serious Booster Kit. Alright, transform alasan lambat jodoh jadi tindakan pantas jodoh. Pantas. Jangan tungkrol. Okay. Alright. So, pertama sekali, I will give you the link to this e-workbook. Yeah, I will give you the link dalam nanti. I'll tell you where to get it. Okay. So, let's say you decide you want to chill and wait and see if jodoh datang bergolek. Kalau ada, tak ada. Chill je. Up to you kalau you nak, okay? But you decide you will be happy with the status quo. So janganlah komplain kalau macam orang cakap, kau cakap nak kahwin kan, tapi apa, tak ada result. Like, aku, then you tell them, aku dah decide nak single sampai 40. Contoh kan, 40 baru aku nak cari. Kau diam lah. So, it's up to you. Okay? So, you want to chill until you're 40. And what if you don't decide now? What if you don't decide now? Okay? Then decide to be single until, let's say, 40, contoh. Okay? So, tak payah buat apa-apa. Just chill. Right? Jangan kacau anak dara orang. Jangan kacau anak teruna orang. Okay? And boleh. Okay? So you just want to chill until you're 40 baru you fikir nak kahwin, right? You jadi handsome, kaya, berjaya dulu baru you nak cari. Kalau jodoh datang bergolek, opa aku jatuh dari langit, barulah aku nak kahwin. Up to you. You just chill, duduk situ, duduk rumah. Nanti jodoh tu tekan bel kot, kan? Up to you. Okay. So decide if you want to chill. All right, if you want to chill, what happens? Okay, and just do nothing. You just do nothing. Decide that you will do nothing about it and focus on your career. Focus on your career. Inshallah, your career will do well also. Okay, tak payah fikir-fikir lagi siapa nak kat you. Tak payah fikir-fikir lagi aku ni ada value tak payah fikir lagi do I have to push myself, do I have to push myself to love myself, do I have to push myself to evaluate my past relationship, kan? Just stay where you are, up to you. Decide, okay? If jodoh datang bergolek, fine. Kalau tak, biar api. If you think that's the way you want to live your life, up to you, okay? Your choice. All right. So you put that decision here. I want to chill. You type kat situ. You can see this mouse. You type kat situ. I want to chill. I tak nak decide. I just want to forget about it kan. I tak nak decide until I'm 40, then I'll think about it. Now I just want to focus on whatever's going on in my life. Okay, fine. Okay. But if you do want to decide to kahwin, if you decide to kahwin, kan, then decide also to ambil tindakan. Okay, decision alone is not enough. Take action. Take action and ask yourself kat sini, you type kat dalam ni, I bagi borang ni, you type kat sini, what if I decide and succeed? What if I decide to ambil tindakan and succeed? Yeah? You decide somewhere. Decide somewhere, whatever jodoh portal if you want, or you want to come to halal speed dating, up to you. Okay. And you also need to have the right mindset that you want to do it the halal way, cara yang Allah suka. Okay, kalau you tak nak buat cara yang Allah suka, I tak boleh nak ajar you benda tu. Cara you, I ajar, I boleh share, buat cara yang Allah suka je. Alright. Dan decide kenapa you nak kahwin. Kan? Kenapa juga you nak kahwin? Nak dapatkan keredaan Allah ke saja gatal? Okay, betul. This is important. This is important. Kalau niat tu bukan kerana Allah, foundation is very weak. It's not a foundation to get married, and it makes a very brittle relationship. Because kalau tak kahwin kerana Allah, kan, and then you punya spouse pun tak kahwin kerana Allah. So what is the foundation in your relationship? Love, just love. Love is an emotion. Love is fleeting. Love fluctuates. Love. Have you seen macam situation? Oh, I don't love you anymore. Love comes and go. Sometimes you just upset, and love is a fleeting thing. But if you love Allah, your spouse love Allah, and that is the foundation of your marriage, and that is what makes it strong, and that makes it a foundation of a true marriage, a true love triangle, and a triangle. I'll explain more a bit on the true love triangle, and okay, boleh. So you tulis kat situ, you tulis kat sini, okay? You see the mouse? Tulis kat sini, type that in, right? So decide. Kalau you want to chill, then you decide that aku tak nak buat apa-apa, forget about it. I just want to think about it. Biar api. I want to chill, jangan kacau aku. Okay? Tell your friends jangan kacau. Tell your friends, family, apa semua, jangan kacau. Don't talk to me about it. I just want to focus on my stuff. Right? And if you want to decide to kahwin, type it in here. Decide to take action. Decide to take action. Okay? First kali, what you need to do? Ambil ilmu untuk cari jodoh. Ta'aruf tu macam mana? Lagu mana nak buat? I've done, I think at least 100 hours of videos. Kan? You boleh tengok free online. Alright? Yang duk tengok ni this is part of that. Okay? And okay. So, kalau you decide nak kahwin, okay, you might have concerns. Define those concerns. I call this define your fear. Some people define their goals. Defining goals is different. Defining your fear is different. Defining goals is aku nak kahwin by 2022, contoh. Okay. But defining your fear on what you are afraid of, clarify your concerns macam aku takut nak kahwin sebab aku malu. malu nanti orang perli. Okay? Contoh, okay? Takut orang perli, orang cakap apa. Right? So how do you prevent that? How do you prevent kalau orang, then you isi kat sini. You isi, aku takut orang perli, tulis kat sini. Okay? Or takut, apa lagi banyak jenis takut kan. Internal fear. Internal fear takut you tak percaya lelaki or you tak percaya perempuan dah. Okay. And you takut uncertainty. This happens a lot. Uncertainty. Nanti nak macam mana? Kan? You can't see. Because you can't see is because you tak ada guide to give you the ilmu untuk cari jodoh. Okay. Takut kecewa. It might happen again. And you might feel macam I'm not good enough. ID tak mencukupi. Yeah, write it down here. Okay, we address it one by one. Okay, so how can you prevent that? Prevent from those fear becoming real. Okay, let's say for example, takut dia takut kat sini is uh, uncertainty. You takut uncertainty. Alright, tulis kat sini. Then how to prevent that? How to be certain? How to be certain? How to be certain is you find out, you do your research, you learn, kan? You timbullah ilmu yang sepatutnya, yang cukupnya. So that's how you apa nama? Uh, you gain certainty. How to gain certainty is ask the people with result. Jangan tanya orang yang tak ada result, kan? People do this a lot. Okay, kadang you single, you tanya kawan you yang single, macam mana nak kahwin cari jodoh. Dia pun tak tahu, you tanya dia, it's like the blind leading the blind. Okay, so lepas tu you pergi tanya a non-halal dating advice coach. Kan, dia suruh, oh it's okay, you go sleep around, exercise your options. That's not halal. Okay, sleeping around is not within our Islamic values. So jangan tanya orang yang tak tahu, dan tanya orang yang jahil, dan jangan tanya orang yang tak boleh bagi you Islamic advice. You kena tanya orang yang dah ada result dan dah ada tolong orang lain bagi banyak result. Contoh macam halal matchmaking coach. Contoh kalau you nak. Okay, right? And then okay, another contoh. Okay, I have helped myself untuk mendapat perkahwinan dengan cara yang Islamik. Ya, dapat jodoh dengan cara yang Islamik. I boleh bantu you sebab I dah bantu ramai orang. Tapi kalau that is something I can help you with, kan? Kalau I nak bagi tips, macam mana nak slim, macam mana nak slim dan stay slim, I'm not qualified for that. Obviously, kan? So tanya orang yang ada result. Result is important. Jangan teori-teori. Teori boleh beli buku. Alright? Result from a person that can guide you. Result that you want. Yang pernah capai result. Kan? Macam nak naik bukit. Lepas tu you tanya, naik bukit tu you nak tanya macam, macam mana nak go to the next step You tanya orang yang guide yang tak tahu nak pergi to the atas bukit tu, to the peak of the bukit. And then what happens? Kau sini. Lepas tu you sesatlah kat dalam kat atas bukit tu, kan? Tak sampai lagi the peak. But another person yang macam ask the right guide, macam, macam mana naik bukit? Sini senang je. Let me show you. Duduk straight. Jalan yang lurus, jalan yang benar, jalan yang cepat dan yang pantas. Big difference. The right coach, person to show you the way. Okay. Katakan you got the wrong coach, kan? Dia ajar you macam, tak apa, kau ni dah berumur, kan? Pergilah mengurat mana-mana jantan tu, kan? You ask the wrong person, okay? Let's say you ask the wrong person. And pergilah mengurat mana-mana jantan tu. Person you ask tu might care for you sebab dia nak you kahwin. Tapi dia tak tahu macam mana nak cari jodoh dalam Islam tu macam mana. So, kan? Dalam Islam tak ada ajar ngorat-ngorat. And these are not the things that I can teach you or will teach you or will want to teach you. Okay? So, So what do? Repair. Uh, Macam you do like a postmortem lah. Alamak, aku salah minta nasihat daripada salah orang. Kan? Aku dapat nasihat pada salah orang tu pun tak betul. It's like the blind leading the blind. So, write that down. Your mistakes, macam audit balik. You know, how you can repair the damage that's been done. If that happens. Okay? Put it in here. Okay? And, okay, so, ni we will talk about penyesalan. Going to the next column. Penyesalan kalau chill tak buat apa-apa. Kalau you chill, you might regret it. Kalau you take action, you might benefit something. Okay? So we consider the different aspects of your decision. Okay? We consider different aspect of your decision. What will happen in 6 months, in 2 years, and on your deathbed. Tengah nazak nanti, you menyesal apa. And tengah nazak nanti, you apa yang you will be grateful for. Okay? So, all right. Penyesalan. We start with this first. Penyesalan, kalau you chill tak buat apa, kan? You sesal dan you bengang kalau macam, I think I'll chill dulu. Kalau jodoh datang bergulit, datang lah. And then, tak ada apa-apa, tak ada apalah kan. Tunggu je jodoh. Okay, katakan, katakan you tak ambil tindakan sebelum Ramadan 2022. Okay, contoh, okay, because biasanya raya, makcik-makcik bising kan, kau bila nak kahwin, kan? And then, so penyesalan, what are the regrets that you might have if you don't make a decision now, and what will happen by Ramadan 2022? Okay, you put it here. Apakah jenis contoh yang by Ramadan 2022 ni, kan, you tak buat apa-apa, you might already be another year old, contoh. You might be regretting that. And you might be, contoh, this is, you write your own possible penyesalan kat sini. I bagi contoh, okay? Contoh, you say things like, I would blame myself a lot. The opportunity was there, with the right coaching, the right halal method, the right support, and still no action. The future me will blame myself, and it would be even more detrimental. Okay, contoh. And okay, all right. And we'll be switching to the private Facebook group soon, but I just want to cover this skit. Alright, so penyesalan tak ambil tindakan dalam 2 tahun, okay? Dalam 2 tahun, you dah, let's say for example, you dah cross 40, you dah 42, you tak kahwin lagi, contoh. Cross 40, honestly, doing matchmaking, it's once a woman crosses 30, it's difficult, susah nak match. We are ageist, A-G-E-I-S-T. Macam racist tapi ageist, pandang umur. Most of us are. That's the reality of it. And I'm not endorsing it, I'm just saying as it is from experience, from observation, okay? And generally, men want to marry someone younger, kan? And men feel it too. Kalau as they age, it's even more difficult for them to get married. Why? It's because kenapa selama ni orang tak nak kat kau? The value pun ada, if of age, value lelaki pun ada beza juga, kan? How come you marrying so late? Kan? Something wrong with you? You can't handle relationship? And people have these thoughts. It goes both ways, okay? Men also, not just women. Women usually worry about the biological time clock. All right, so if you're already 40 or 30, 35, and in 2 years, what would your regrets be? Yeah, you masukkan kat sini. What would your regrets be? Okay, and I'll give you an example. One of the participants yang dari sini cakap, even after all my effort, Allah doesn't give me, tak apa, kan? Even after all my effort and Allah doesn't give me a good partner, I would not blame myself as much as if I do nothing. Kan? Firm believer that I will judge myself on my effort and not the results. Kalau um, you tak ambil tindakan tapi you buat apa nama cara yang halal, tak apa. Kalau you buat cara tak halal, janganlah buat macam tu kan. So katakan you because you already 30 or 35 or 40 and still macam I should have made a decision kan 2 years ago masa coach jodoh ni duk celoteh to make a decision aku tak nak. Up to you, your life, you make that decision, okay. But if that makes you happy, fine. So apakah penyesalan tak ambil tindakan dalam masa 2 tahun, okay? Let's say 2 years from now, what are the things you might regret 2 years from now? Tak kahwin lagi, you'll be 2 years older, you'll be 2 years older. Okay, and it presents its own challenges. Okay, and penyesalan tak ambil tindakan ketiga nazak. This is a question is based on um, a book I came across called 100 Ways to Motivate Yourself. And in one of the chapters, it talks about the biggest in this nurse. She dia jaga the elderly people who are dying and on their deathbed, yeah, uh, on their deathbed, and she asked them, "What are your biggest regrets?" Yeah, you know, old men, old women who are dying. What are your biggest regrets? And they said that I wish I did take action. I wish I make a decision. I wish I decided on uh, a better future. It's basically the finding is people don't regret the things that they do as much as people people regret more on the things they didn't do than things that they actually did. Dia menyesal tak ambil tindakan, lebih menyesal tak ambil tindakan dari tak ambil apa-apa tindakan. They regret more the things that they didn't do than the things they did. Okay, that's the way you put it. All right. So imagine on your deathbed, you're dying, and I do this exercise myself juga. I imagine if I'm on my deathbed and I didn't decide, just chill, and then they make a decision, chill, no decision, zero decision, to get married. I would not have children. I would not have anak-anak yang soleh solehah insyaallah yang mendoakan bekalan untuk jannah I, kan. Um, uh, Mati sorang-sorang kan, tak dapat keredaan dari Allah, tak dapat keberkatan perkahwinan, tak rasa, tak feel kemanisan perkahwinan, tak dapat pergi umrah haji dengan isteri. That's me. But I think the biggest thing I would regret if I did not make a decision on my deathbed is tak dapat bekalan doa anak-anak yang soleh dan solehah. I think that would be the biggest regret I would have on my deathbed. So think to yourself, what are the biggest penyesalan kalau you tak ambil tindakan on your deathbed, maybe 60 years from now, 50, 60 years from now, on your deathbed, what will your regret be? Kan? Sedih. This is a scary exercise, but face that fear. I told you, I warned you, this will be a self-discovery punya exercise, okay? So imagine if on your deathbed, 50 years from now, what would you regret, Ken, because you didn't make a decision? What would you regret if you do not make a decision now? Okay, so, okay, boleh, I know, I'm sorry for scaring you, but this helps us reflect. As I mentioned, this is a decision-making tool, right? And I don't want to leave you there, but there is an upside. An upside, if you do make a decision, buat manfaat, buat keputusan, ambil tindakan, you decide to take action untuk kahwin. All right. So, uh, a lady is saying that I want Mr. Action, not Mr. Excuses. Betul. I mean, no one wants Mr. Excuse. Can we all want a man with a plan? You can. I want a woman. Alhamdulillah, I have a woman who knows what she wants. She has a plan for her life, and our plan uh, is in line with each other, which is to grow towards Allah. That is itu kalau masa tengah having disagreements pun macam we have that as our foundation, as our apa nama, as our base to strengthen our marriage, to keep it together. Kan, it's not just based on emotion. I'm not saying you dah kahwin nanti semuanya bliss 24/7. Tak, realistic lah kan, husband and wife sedangkan lidah lagi tergigit. But what is the foundation of your relationship? Is it just human emotions, or is it divine love? Ah, okay. So I'm going to switch to private FB groups and Telegram. So think about it while I'm switching, pressing the buttons. Think about what would you, yang my previous question tadi, what would you regret on your deathbed masa tengah nazak? Okay. Think about it. Write it on a piece of paper dulu before I give you this link. Okay. Boleh write it somewhere. Write it somewhere. Okay. Why I'm doing this is because people get more privacy and willing to discuss when we go on private groups. Okay, that's why I do this, and that's why bukan saja nak action or withhold any information, and because when I do this, people are more engaging and participative. People participate more because there's more privacy. Yeah, right. Okay, all right. Did you write it down? Did you write down what would be my regret on my deathbed? What would be my regret kalau I chill, tak ambil decision, ambil tindakan on my deathbed? What would I, or what are the things I would regret?